In the shadow of a profound tragedy, the heart-wrenching demise of Geetanjali Devi, which casts a very dark cloud over Andhra Pradesh, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and also a collective yearning for justice to Geetanjali Devi. Today, we from Telugu Desam Party extend our deepest condolences to the family and friends of Geetanjali, whose untimely death has not only bereaved loved ones but has also shaken the conscience of the society on a whole. And in this episode, the complete irresponsible behavior of YSRCP and also the blame game that YSRCP is playing now is something that actually shows their standards. Every time we think YSRCP cannot stoop down further, they prove us wrong. They stoop down to a level further down each and every time. Even in this case, they started a fake propaganda with their channels. They started a fake publicity in their channels saying that TDP is responsible, TDP people are responsible, Janasena is responsible for the death of Geetanjali Devi. In fact, we vehemently refute the deplorable and baseless allegations levied by YSRCP regarding this particular case, and also demand a very thorough inquiry, thorough investigation to be done in the case of Geetanjali Devi's death, because there have been allegations that Mr. Sajal Bhargav Reddy is involved in it. He was the one who was pressurizing her after that particular video went viral. He was the one who was constantly pressurizing her to talk positively about the government furthermore. And also there were certain allegations. See, all these are allegations. There were also certain allegations that repeated calls were made to her, and in fact she was called upon to the YSRCP office also. All these are allegations by people, and also in the wake of all this, we have to think of what has happened on that particular day. 5th, she came out with that particular video. A video of her went viral, claiming that she was, she has received the free house scheme from the government, and also she was very happy about that. And also she was receiving Amma Odi for her children. And there she said she has received it for 5 years, and that was what was really not true, because only 4 years Amma Odi was paid by the government, and that's where probably some of them might have questioned. But the point here is, on 7th, according to the FIR that was lodged yesterday on 11th, on 7th she met with a train mishap. A train mishap occurred, a train accident occurred. See, YSRCP calls it a suicide now and blaming on Telugu Desam Party. Now, the issue is, in fact, on 7th, a train mishap occurred and Geetanjali Devi was injured. 8th, 9th, 10th, no FIR was lodged, no medical legal case registered. See, because whether it is an accident or suicide or whatever it is, even if it is a suspicious accident or suspicious event also, an MLC would be registered. Why wasn't an MLC registered in this particular case? What was stopping the police officials from registering an MLC? What was stopping the police officials from registering an FIR from 7th till 11th? So these are all the questions that are to be answered by the police officials and also by the YSRCP people who are continuously targeting the TDP here. And in fact, we strongly condemn the politicization of Geetanjali Devi's death. As we said, we truly understand the pain the family is undergoing. Very sad. Not at all required, not at all desired for any family to undergo that particular pain. But today, still, whatever the pain they have, they are undergoing now with the politicization of this case by YSRCP is something really, I would call very sad. Because if we see, as I said earlier, the FIR was conveniently filed after 4 days after that particular alleged accident occurred. And then, even after that, In that FIR, they claim it is a suicide, but in that FIR, it is very clearly mentioned that it's a suspicious death. And there was no any sort of a suicide note left by her, or any sort of, probably video or whatever left by her saying that it's a suicide. See here, we are not talking about the death of that particular women, because it's, as I said, it's a very sad thing. But how low can these VSRCP people stoop down? Can't they just stop politicizing deaths? Can't they just get over it? They have done with Y.S. Rajshekar Reddy death. They have done the same with Y.S. Vivekananda Reddy's death, and now they are trying to do it now. Come on. At least be human beings for some time. Think of a humanity. Think from a humanity angle, YSRCP people. Really disgusting to hear all this from you, because and also it has become a pattern for YSRCP. We should understand here, it has become a pattern for YSRCP and its people, and its leaders also, to kill people, and then those deaths are used to grab votes from the public. Aren't you ashamed of your acts? Will you not ever come, leave all these acts? Idiotic, stupid. You are politicizing a death of a woman. Firstly, you have pressurized her to talk positive about the government. Then when she was probably having an altercation or whatnot in the house or whatever, she met with an accident or it was a suicide, that has to be inquired. A thorough investigation has to happen. Even before an investigation is done, even before an inquiry is done, you yourself declare that TDP is behind it? How dare you say that? It is your people who are involved in it, to be very precise. TDP always respects women. TDP always gives a lot of importance to women. We have seen it time and again, even in this particular case. Why is that? You have constantly targeting TDP on this. There is no investigation done, there is no inquiry done, and you can just go through the official pages or the channels of YSRCP. The blue media, what we call. Ridiculous. You are running stories on it. You are politicizing a death of a woman. You should be ashamed of yourself, Mr. Sajjal Bhargav Reddy, and also the entire social media team of YSRCP. Isn't this a result of your acts? You are the people who are responsible behind the death of Geetanjali. And again, we from TDP again demand the police officials to kindly do a thorough investigation, and we demand a proper inquiry into the death of Geetanjali Devi. And also, we are scared because we have another 30-35 days left before the elections. Looking at the pattern, what YSRCP follows, what they have followed in 2014 or what they have followed in 2019, now also, we are really scared for the lives of YSRCP people itself, YSRCP sympathizers itself. Be careful. And again, we demand a thorough inquiry, thorough investigation to be done by the officials in this case, and also we request everyone to stand in support with the family of Geetanjali Devi.